What is up, guys? My name is Richard, and here is the second part to the Goodfellas War, and let us get right into it. Last episode, the first part, I did the odd attacks, and now I will do the even attacks. So first, we're gonna start with number 2. We're gonna look at Cotton Eye Joe taking out their number 2, doing it with a nice queen walk and shattered Goho. Places down his queen here and some minions to help create the funnel to push his queen where he wants her to go. Oh, sorry, that was my cat jumping on the desk. And yep, starting his queen walk, he wants to get the enemy queen here. He's hoping that she'll pop over that wall and take a shot at her. Queen takes out that air defense, and then it continues on. Finally, the Archer Queen locks onto his queen, and his queen takes her out nice and easy. And he starts with his kill squad up here at 2 o'clock. Wizards and some golems. And he sends his king in to kill the enemy king. And everything is going in nicely. He places a jump spell to let them over that giant bomb spot, I think. And then a rage spell for his kill squad as they encounter that Tesla farm. Starts some hogs up top here on that cannon because it was being tanked. And then he sends the rest of his hogs in on this bottom left side here. Nice heal spell them. Heal spell. And just this one group of defenses over here on the right, left, but he has a heal spell for them. He places his heal spell over that wizard tower and the skeleton traps that pop. And he places a poison spell for them. And just like that, the base is, all the defenses are gone, and it's just cleanup remaining, so we can fast forward through the rest of the time. If you hear my cat purring, I'm sorry, but he's on my desk. And next we have number 4. Being taken out by 007. Awesome attack here. He places his queen on 9 o'clock and healers on her for a walk, and then he tried to place an archer there on that camp, but it got shot by that archer tower. But the queen still should go the way he wants her to go. The queen steps up and gets that archer tower on her, so he can place a wizard to ensure the funnel is created. Let's his walk continue. He has to. Queen almost died there, but luckily she got out of the exposed range and killed the archer tower. He goes ahead and uses the queen's ability to kill that enemy queen, to kill the enemy king, and then he sends in the golem and some wall breakers here on that archer tower, followed by his barbarian king and his falcons. This is the first jump spell on that junction to and his troops towards the queen. They places a rage spell for them, and then because he used no wizards in his kill squad, nothing is targeting that CC Lava Hound, so it stays alive and does no damage at all for him. And then he continues, he places a second jump spell to let his Valks continue on. and then he sends in his hogs up top. He has no heal spells for them, but there's enough hogs, and his kill squad's tanky enough that his hogs don't need to be healed. He absolutely ruins this base. At this point, the base is all destroyed. We can fast forward as the cleanup continues. And there wasn't much of it, so that's that. Nice 3-star. Next, Bona taking out their number 6 with a air attack. It's rare that you see a stoned. Actually, this is a max attack, so this is not too uncommon. But he nicely places those earthquake spells to open up all 4 air defenses. And then he places down his first 2 golems and minions and wizards to create the funnel. Places 1 wall breaker, followed by some more wall breakers. And his golems start to reroute. He places his king. And a poison spell for them as they encounter the clan castle troops. And he places a rage spell for his archer queen as well. Also a heal spell. And finally places his last golem, which I think he kind of forgot about. That's okay. He wants to get at least 3 air defenses with his kill squad here. His queen just got a second one, and his golems are his queen just got a 3rd one there too. So at this point he's free to send in his air part of the attack, sends in a clan castle hound, followed by some balloons, and then his own hound. He uses a nice haste spell over that air defense, which sends all his balloons directly onto it quickly, and that's that. Just got these. The only real threat here left is this archer tower and Tesla, but luckily the lava hound is out front and can tank for the archer tower, so nothing's hitting his balloons. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. And then his balloons wrap up those. He saves some for the back end for the Tesla. And just a few more structures remain, and his balloons and pups destroy those pretty quick. So nice 3-star to Ona. Next, we're going to look at Gilgamesh taking out the number 8. Doing it with a nice Queen Walk and Shattered Go-Ho. Places down 3 or 4 minions here to create the funnel, and also some archers and whatnot around the on these builder huts. Then he starts his queen walk, obviously wanting her to go to the north. He actually sends in some more breakers here to make it more like a queen charge, and she'll for sure take out the enemy queen. And he sends in 1 hog there to get the clan castle and also lure out those skeletons. He places a poison spell and a rage spell for his archer queen as she deals with the clan castle troops, and also as she deals with the enemy archer queen. And those raged healers keep her up alive all the time. And then the queen also takes out 2 of the 4 Teslas in that Tesla farm. And then he starts with his kill squad here on the bottom left. This is golems with his funnel, followed by some wall breakers. And then a few hogs in there to help out, take out some of those defenses. And then places a rage spell as they deal with the king, followed by a jump spell to let them into the base. This queen comes out of the compartment and continues to walk around the top. And he can start with his hogs coming at it from this angle. And he places a he tries to hold on to his heal spell as long as he can. He's forced to place one as a giant bomb explodes and weakens those hogs. And his queen up top is tanking both of those point defenses, and so there's nothing that can hurt the hogs up north. So he just has to take out these few defenses down south, and then that's basically it for this base. He has 1 or 2, 3 or 4 hogs remaining, and that's enough to wrap up this base and get the 3-star for Genesis. Nice job, Gilgamesh. Next, we're going to look at Barnsey, taking out their number 10. Doing it with another Queen Walk. This time he uses a max attack type sort of deal, and a Troll Tesla pops there in a corner. This is a queen down and then a wizard above her to create the funnel. Making sure that the queen will go where he wants her to go. He places a rage spell for her as she encounters 3 point defenses, which is kind of a bit, and also Tesla pops that she has to deal with. So, well with the rage spell. She continues to walk down south. With the extra 30 seconds, you can really prolong these green walks. She's taking out probably about 5 point defenses. He sends in 1 hog there to get the clan castle lure, and he's gonna go ahead and use the queen's ability once the clan castle troops start to engage her. She takes out the drag pretty quick, and then he can start with his kill squad here at the bottom left, and the queen will eventually meet up with them. Sends in some wall breakers to open it up. And then places his fake spells over that junction there, opening it up. Very nice jump spell. And unfortunately, the king goes ahead for a walk kind of late on the king. But the queen actually goes into the base and ends up taking out, those wizards take out the enemy queen. So at this point he's triggered two bombs, 2 of the 4 bombs, and also killed the queen. So he's getting close to sending in his hogs. He sends his hogs in here from the left on those defenses that are attacking the king, trying to save his king's health. And then he continues a surgical-ish type deployment clockwise around the base. Has 1 heal spell left. Just placed a heal spell, and he has 1 heal spell left, and only a small cluster of defenses left. Still 8 hogs in the bag. So, very nice job to Barnsey. Actually, saves some hogs and doesn't use them all. So, very nice job. Next we're going to look at 12 being taken out by Pete Snipes. Doing it with a nice Goodfellas. Places down both of his golems and wizards to create the funnel. This is a wall breaker, followed by the first wall breaker to trigger that bomb, then 3 more wall breakers, which make it into the base. After the funnel is created and his golems are forward, he can place his heroes, as the golems are doing all of the tanking, and then he can place his red heads. And he places a jump spell over that junction by the queen, and a heal spell for his Falcons. He can already start with his hog deployment because the Valks and his kill squad are doing a lot of tanking, so he can get a lot of easy trades with his hogs. He places 1 heal spell over the group of defenses up top as they are being hit by some skeleton traps. And heal spell keeps his hogs alive a bit longer. And he places a giant to tank some defenses up top here, followed by the rest of his hogs. And he's forced to place a heal spell over these last remaining defenses, and is just barely going to make it with his hogs. One more hog goes fine near a spring, and there's just maybe 5 hogs remaining, and they take out that mortar, and turn around, take out the skeletons, and then continue on with cleanup. So, very nice job to Pete Snipes taking out the space with a nice Goodfellas. Next we'll look at 14 being taken out by Jelly. With an awesome Queen Walk here with 3 Lava Hounds and 13 Balloons. Starts his Queen Walk up top. And then he kind of knew that his queen was going to take out that air defense there, and then continue on her way to the left. This is a wizard down here to start to create the cutoff point where he's going to make his entry with his kill squad. Places a golem and 1 wall breaker followed by more wall breakers. So he's gonna get 2 air defenses, the clan castle troops, and the enemy queen with his kill squad, and have enough troops in the bag to clean up the rest of the base. He uses his king's ability here to take out the R.i.c.h. And as soon as that air defense here on the left goes down, he places a raid spell for his healers and whatnot, and then he starts with his Lava Hound deployment, coming counterclockwise with his Loon deployment. This is a haste spell for them there as they go over those defenses. And then he sends in his 3rd Lava Hound here on the right side. And air mines pop and pop the 2 of his Lava Hounds, but he still has an extra Lava Hound over the air defense, which does all the tanking. And at this point, he has 1 more Lava Hound that still hasn't popped, and everything's dead. So, very nice job to Jelly. Completely overwhelmed the space, and so yeah. Nice job. Next, we'll look at 16 being taken out by J Money. Doing it with a nice max attack here. Places one golem down, followed by a CC golem, and wizards to create the funnel. And he lets that develop a bit longer, then places his Archer Queen. And then his Quake spells for that junction there, which will open up all the way to the enemy queen and 2 air defenses. I think he either forgot his wall breakers. Yeah, I think pretty sure he forgot his wall breakers with his kill squad, and everything ends up. His queen ends up going to the right here, and basically he gets nothing with his king, which sucks. But he has enough golems out front to do the tanking, and also a heal spell for them, which helps. And he has his Archer Queen still left. Then heal spell healed up his Archer Queen basically back to full health, and then as soon as that his golem here will actually pop on that expo and kill the queen, which is nice. Actually, I don't know why. There it goes. There she queen goes. And then he can start with his lava hounds and balloons, coming out with a counterclockwise deployment. He has one spell space, and he uses a haste spell to propel his lava hounds and balloons through the base. You can see just this mass swarm of balloons cutting through the center of the base, meaning he did his timing right and made his balloons cut through the middle of the base. At this point, he still has a lava hound up, and all the air defenses are down. And only real threat here is that wizard tower, which comes close to taking out all of his balloons, but luckily those other 2 balloons come up and destroy it in time. We can fast forward as we clean up here, because the space is ruined. It's a nice job of J Money taking it out. Next, we're going to look at Luis taking out number 18, doing it with a nice max attack-ish style. This is Quake spells to open that area up, and then comes at it from the northeast side with a stone kill squad. Places just 2 golems first, and wizards to create the golem. To create the funnel. Then his clan castle golem. Then he sends in some wall breakers here on the right, and what ends up happening is a Tesla here pops, which actually pulls his golems out of the base, which kind of threw them off, but they kind of did the same effect as they were tanking a lot of defenses in the core. And his king makes it all the way to the enemy queen and takes her out. He uses the king's ability as he takes out the enemy queen, and that expo even does a little bit of damage on the enemy barbarian king, actually killing him. He can start with his hogs up top here, and then some hogs down below here, and he has 2 heal spells for them and just a few little bit of defenses remaining, so obviously this is a 3-star. This is 1 heal spell over that small Tesla farm and over that wizard tower. And at this point, all the defenses are dead, and he can start with cleanup. Doesn't even use his last spell. Next, we're going to look at 20 being taken out by Greg. Doing it with a nice shattered goho here. Comes up the 3 hogs on this cannon to get this clan castle alert, which is a Dragloon, so he easily uses his 2 poison spells to kill them. He drops his higher level poison spell first, which you should always do, and then as soon as the balloons die, he drops his lower level one, and that will ensure that you kill a max dragon. After the dragon goes down, he starts with his Shattered Kill Squad here at like the 10 o'clock position. He sets down his golems and wizards to create the funnel. Places in 1 test wall breaker followed by more wall breakers, which actually end up going to the wrong compartment. So he kind of had a wall breaker fail there, but he goes ahead and places his jump spell, which lets everything into the base and to attack the enemy queen. He takes out her pretty quick, and then his queen actually goes up here for a walk, does not enter the base. So he goes ahead and activates the king's ability to try to beat through those storages, and he starts with his hogs here on the bottom. This is down giant to tank. And then he places his first heal spell over this Tesla form, which pops. This is another heal spell over the Tesla form as his hogs are still in it, and then some skeletons pop and he has to place his third heal spell over this double giant bomb spot, and which ends up tripping just one at a time. And he has just tons of hogs left. Absolutely kills the space. So nice job to Greg, taking it out with a very nice go home. Awesome attack. The next attack is 22, which actually I took out, so if you want to see that attack, you can go ahead and watch my video on it. And then we're back into the Town Hall Ace. Number 24 being taken out by Easy Mac with a nice a Govalo Quake spells. Opens up this large compartment with his Quake spells, which will give him access to 3 air defenses, and then puts in a couple hogs in here to get to the Clan Castle lure. Then he kills the Clan Castle old-fashioned style with barbs and wizards. You can fast forward through that. Then he starts his golem part of the attack, and also more wizards to create the funnel for his Valks. This is his Barbarian King, then all of his Valks, and the Clan Castle Valks, and they all enter the base. At this point, it's assured that he's going to get those 3 defenses, those 3 air defenses, but it's just a matter of time when he's going to get them. Places 2 balloons up top here, and then he places some balloons, places another heal spell over his king, which will take out that 1 air defense, and wizard is locked onto this bottom air defense here, so that right at this point all the air defenses are down. He can start to place his balloons, which were a bit late, but they got the job done. And then he can place some cleanup wizards. He has 2 cleanup wizards and a barbarian left, and that is plenty to wrap the space up. Tons of balloons left, which means he crushed the space. So nice job, Easy Mac. Next, we're going to have 26 being taken out by Leroy Jenkins. Doing it with just a straight up hog, no golems or anything. Places a few hogs on that mortar, which will then go to that archer tower and get the Clan Castle lure. And then he uses 2 poison spells to kill them. Actually, he brings his hogs up top here, and he brings his clan castle up here, and then uses one poison spell for them and barbarians and wizards to kill them. So he saves one poison spell for skeleton troops. And he comes pretty heavy on the right side here, doing a 2-finger drop, and we'll have hogs to reinforce. I think he's trying these hogs. His place now can be suicidal hogs. This is like a 3-way double giant bomb in the core. He places his a poison spell over those skeleton traps, and then at this point he's kind of sort of stopped with his hogs, and he's going to continue with his hogs up here on the left. And all they have to do is take out this one side of the base, and they're all set. Still has a lot of hogs remaining and 2 heal spells. Places the first one over that barbarian king and those 2 Teslas, and also over that giant bomb that ends up popping. There's one more heal spell left, and he places it over these last 2 defenses. And he has so many hogs remaining, it's awesome. And then they take out that mortar, and then that's it. This base is pretty much done. The only real threat left is the enemy king, but he has enough hogs for them. Awesome 3-star here by Leroy Jenkins. Next we'll have Woody taking out the number 28, doing it with another straight up hog attack. Places a few hogs in that mortar, which nothing is targeting them, and then places some more hogs in that mortar, and he really wants to get the clan counselor and also a double giant bomb spot, so he places his hogs for that, which keep them alive, and they take out what he wants them to. Then he uses one poison spell to take out all of the clan castle troops pretty quickly. And then he can start with his main hog attack. He tries to send in some hogs in here to ship a bomb, I think. Yeah, there they go. So at this point, 2 of the bombs are chipped in. There's nothing really to worry about, so he goes and sends in the rest of his hogs. Followed by a heal spell over, no, it doesn't place a heal spell, I thought he did. Oh well. Places his first heal spell over these group of hogs here, followed by a poison spell. And then he places another heal spell for them as they encounter these this wizard tower, skeleton traps, and these three archer towers. There's quite a bit of hogs remaining, but you have to go all the way across the base to get these 2 Teslas. So you can fast forward as you do that, and then clean up, turn around and start clean up on the town hall. And the last attack will be number 30, being taken out by Small 2. Doing it with more hogs. Places 1 hog up here to get the clan castle order, and then places poison spells to kill them. You can fast forward through that. Then he starts his hog deployment here on the bottom left part of the base. Sends in quite a big group of hogs and a first heal spell. A few hogs go find the springs there. That's alright, because he has a lot of hogs still left to deploy. This is his barbarian king down the tank. And then even more hogs up here on the top part of the base. This is clan castle hogs next, and then a third I mean a second heal spell over that good old giant bomb. And then places his last groups of hogs down here in this archer tower and cleanup wizards. And then places his last heal spell over the barbarian king Teslas and skeletons. And then he's out of heal spells, but he has a lot of hogs remain, and that's enough to take out these few cannons that still remain, and then turn around and kill the enemy king. After they do that, they go ahead and start with cleanup. We can fast forward through that. So that's it, guys. I've shown you all 30 attacks in 2 parts from that war. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.